Hello everyone, and welcome back to more 7 Days to Die, version 2.1 experimental. Alrighty, ooh, wood cubes, absolutely. So, after the end of the last episode, I basically beat feet over here. Southern farming, armor, and scrapping. And we can go ahead and eat these. We can scrap that. Make a whole bunch more cloth. Not gonna say no to free cloth, because eventually I'm gonna need so much of it. Alright. Basically, just ran I think it was like 400 meters, something like that. And grabbed everything I could on the way. Like a grubby little thief that I am. Wrenched a couple of cars that I ran across, as well as looting them. Grabbed all the birds' nests. I don't know, I feel like there's less feathers than before, but since I've never really paid attention, because I don't ever go... Just making sure I didn't hear anything. Since I rarely ever use bows until late game, and by then I usually have so many feathers I don't know what to do with them. I don't know, I just kind of feel... Ooh, out of stamina. I don't know, it just... I'm only getting like 1 or 2 feathers per bird's nest, and... I don't know. It definitely feels like it's less, but that doesn't mean it is. But it sure does feel like it. So what are we going to do today? Well, it is, of course, almost nighttime. And as everybody knows, the nighttime is the right time. I don't usually do too much recording during the nights in the early game because, well, going outside early game is usually a great way to die. Not as much as it used to be with the dire wolves and bears, since they don't spawn in the forest anymore, at least not to my knowledge. They changed it a couple versions ago, which really was boring. I almost said boring, which was disappointing. I really liked it. I mean, I hated it, but it was like the vultures. I hated it because they got me murdered, but it was... I liked it because it was genuinely hard and dangerous to go out at night. I do think to fix the issue that... which was the reason they changed it was too hard for new players. Just give it a grace period, like the first 5 or 7 days that they don't spawn in the forest. Apparently, a lot of players never leave the forest biome. So you can't say, oh, well, most people would move out and by within 7 days or after 7 days, and they'd never see it. Yeah, well, not everybody does. I actually really like the forest biome. It is my favorite one, but can't really stay in it because loot stage and stuff. And I don't mean even like with the capped loot stage, just you will never get as good a loot in this biome as you will anywhere else. Another 70 cloth, absolutely. Uh-oh. Ooh, off with his face. So we're going to just kind of zip through. So I don't know what we're going to do tonight specifically. Probably work on the base, because we do need to start getting it up to Horde standards, which for day 7 isn't really much. The biggest issue is going to be, as it always is, what am I going to use to fight the Horde off? Usually you can do a little bit of firearms, but not a lot, because you don't usually find the greatest amount of... Shut up. You don't typically find a whole lot of ammo in the early game, or even a real gun often. Oh, you're dead. But we got lucky and found a toilet pistol, so... And I think we've actually got a DC... Yeah, 122. I mean, obviously that's nowhere close to enough for a Horde night, but... The Day 7 Horde is usually pretty tame. As it should be for newer players. Hey. Oh, I am going really, really wide. I didn't want to go directly home because then I wouldn't find any new birds' nests, but flapping my lips here, I'm going a little wider than I meant to. Bleh. Yeah, you definitely gotta go. Bleh. I was thinking about snagging some of that iron, but I genuinely don't know if I want to do that. There it is. So how far is it? 400? Oof. Home. Okay, there's one fairly close to home. I think we can do that. Alright, hate to do it, but we're going to turn that off because I really, really, really do not want to get jumped. If it's a feral, yeah, we're not stopping. Most things I can take care of at this stage, but I don't really want to go firing my gun either in the middle of the forest. Won't likely get a lot of attention, but even one feral is one too many. Ooh, good stuff. Yeah, see, one feather. Okay, see, yes, I never get more than one feather. Ever, ever, ever. Every time I say that on camera, I immediately get... Okay, there, yeah, 6. Now you're talking. I kid you not, I get like 1 or 2 almost every one. So yeah, this makes me very happy. Okay, more cotton fragments. That'll free up another slot. I want to get as much honey as possible since I did learn on our first series for 2.0 that it's not a good idea to skip biomes unless you are really ready, which I was not. I skipped the desert because of the plague spitters kind of sucking. And I will not be doing that this time. That was a major, well, not major, but it was a significant mistake. It really, really made things a lot harder on me. Because I had, like, almost no concrete, I had no resources. I just had nothing. I didn't even have a motorcycle when I first started. Oh, I was digging clay there. I was like, why is there a hole there? Yay, we're home. Okay. We're going to start working on the front here on the Horde base. There we go. Zip up we go. Just make sure I keep yoinking those, and then... Oh, wood cubes. Wood. I was thinking frames. Okay, you know what? Wood cubes are fine. That still saves me a good chunk of wood. Alright, so how are we looking here? I need forged iron. Give me all you got. 6 minutes. Perfect. Because I did, at the end of the last video, excuse me, I did unlock the iron tools. Okay. I guess I'm going to need to make some of those. You know what? Just make them all. I'm going to have to stop here in a moment. Alright, what do I need to make an iron pick? 2 leather, 2 duct tape. I'm going to assume it's the same for the fire axe. And then just 20 of those, huh? Ooh, boy. Alright. You know what? We got more. Let's just throw them in there. Alright, I leveled up. I put another point into strength, and then minor 69er. Let's see. I kind of want to do that. That irritates me. Advanced engineering. Craft glue cheaper, faster at the forge. And it drops a bunch of books. Yeah, we're going to have to go with that. Alright. So we need a few more, but not a lot. Alright, let's go here. Yeah, because I'm going to make the Horde come up through the other side of the house, so. Which means I need... I didn't scrap it, right? I put it in the wrong box. No, there it is, okay. Oh, what am I thinking? Haha, I can get rid of that now. Because it's garbage. Stone shovel. Oh, hey! I forgot I can make a quality 6 because I unlocked that. Yes, indeed. Alright, so there's that. There's this. Okay. Should I... You know what? I think I will do that. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. Give me them boxes. Give me them wood. Give me the wood blocks. How close are those to being done? Alright, iron... You know what? We're going to make the iron fire axe first, because I have a feeling the fire axe is going to be needed sooner than the thing. So let's go ahead. This. Yeah, this will work real nice. We'll chop out the wall there, and then entrances on the other two sides. And that should give us a pretty good idea. Or not idea. It should give us a pretty good, reliable base. Wow, these are all breaking in one hit? Damn. And since the house is so big, on day 7, they're just not going to collapse a house this large. Not to say they couldn't, but it's extremely unlikely. Especially since we're going to be... Oh. Now I kind of regret filling in all these rooms, or the walls. Not a big deal. We'll knock out a hole here, over there, and then we'll make a ramp going up here. You or you. Okay, we'll of course upgrade these to cobble. I have plenty of cobblestone. Just gotta go snag it. Yeah, see? I made a whole bunch. Beautiful. Iron pick. And then we're gonna let these two go. And then that'll be it for this. Oh, wait, no, it won't. 3 minutes? Yeah, we can do that. 3 minutes. There we go. We're going to turn that off and get this going, because that's going to take longer. Yep, there we go. Almost done. Bam. Oh, yeah, that's so much better. You know, can I make a... Wow, that does not match at all, does it? That doesn't matter. Can I make a thingy-mo jobber? Ooh, that's not good. Well, this won't be hard, so... Or hard. There's not a lot here to do. And I don't think we're going to get any cops or anything on day 7. So we don't have to worry about explosions destroying anything. So this should be more than sufficient. Ooh, you know what? Let's, Do I want to do that? I think this will work. Yeah, this will work. And then I want to do... You know what? Let's get an iron door. If I could make an iron door, which... How many do I need? I think it's like 10? Oh! I can make an iron door. Sweet. Alright. We're going to do what we normally do, but I want to put an iron door here for now. Just so that I can get in and out through here while I'm building it. And then once I'm done... Ooh, I gotta fill that too. Then once I'm done, I can put the actual permanent blocks in here. And then, of course... We do not want them... going anywhere else. Yeah, I gotta say, getting these blocks was actually pretty nice. It's quite fortunate. Wait, that's not it, is it? No, that is not the block I wanted to knock out, but that's fine. Actually, I think I do want to knock these out, or else they'll hit them. So I think I'll knock these 2 out. And that should be all I have to knock out. I'm going to knock these blocks here out just for looks. Well, you know, nah. I don't think it's necessary. I don't want to use too many resources because we're probably going to move to the burnt forest after day 7. I don't know, maybe... No, maybe not. I don't know. I don't think the burnt forest was too bad on day 7. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. But definitely going to the snow biome. I think it was after... Was it after... I think it was after day 14, wasn't it? Yeah, it was, because we had... Yeah. Uh-huh. Because we've had 2 Horde nights there, and yeah, that... Ah, okay. Really? Well, I'm glad I realized that. Wait a minute. That was a wolf, right? Hey! Delicious meat. Oh, ripped off I was. That might have just been ambient noise, but I don't think there's ambient wolf noises anymore. I think if you hear them, it's an actual wolf. Not positive. Okay, the door is done. The reason I stopped is I'm debating, should I put the door here? Yeah. I was thinking, should I do the iron door, because it has 5,000 hit points, or put an iron hatch? I think the iron hatch has 3,000. So I think the door is the better option. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Let's get rid of these. There's a plate. That's okay. We got to get rid of this first anyway. Give me that brass. Nah, I guess I'll get rid of this too, just because it looks awful. Alright, let's get this going. Now, the question is, do I want to make this more than one wide? On the one hand, yes, they will absolutely fight to get in a single door, but I think for the Day 7 Horde, it'll be fine. I genuinely don't think it's going to be that much of an issue, and as long as I have 3 different entrances, I really don't think there's going to be too many issues. I do want to close this entrance, though. Let's get rid of this. Do not want them getting hung up on anything, including this crap. Okay. Man, 2 points at minor 69, that's not enough stamina reduction. Whew. Stamina use reduction. Alright, that is the bell. We'll do a little bit more work. And then we will go do the... We'll go do the quest in the next episode. Wow, it's hard to believe it's already been almost 25 minutes. Dang. Does not feel like it. That on the outside? That is on the outside. Boo! You know what? It's fine. Still way... Well... Yeah, this is... I don't know if this would be easier or cheaper than just building a simple Horde base. like a standalone one. But I think for this series, I don't really want to build anything standalone. I think I want to use the in-game POIs for both our base and for the Horde bases. Okay, drink up, girl. Eat that leather. Mmm, tasty leather. Okay, there's that and that, and then of course we have to get rid of this. And of course I will pretty this up. Well, not pretty it up. I'll fix a lot of the stuff like taking this out and that out, and but for now I just kind of want to get that going. Like I'll probably widen these by I'll probably chop these out, or at least the inside ones on both of these, just so they have less, so they get stuck less. And I'll go through here and upgrade all these walls and stuff just to make things a little bit safer and such. But I think with that, almost 27 minutes. With that, I think we're going to call this one a day. Next episode, we are, of course, going to go through and do some more quests. I don't know how close we are to the last, or to... Oof. How far are we? So we didn't fail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got to do 3 more. Boo! But that's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Still got quite a bit of cleanup to do, but I can do all that stuff at night. But let's get this finished real quick. Wow, I'm actually really glad I got those blocks now. Saved me a good chunk of wood. And time not having to upgrade them. And I think we'll do this one, and then for now we'll call that good for the moment. Again, I'll finish chopping some of this stuff up, upgrading all this to cobblestone. Well, not everything, but a lot of it. Oh, definitely got to get rid of that. I'm not getting stuck walking out them on these sides, but on this one I sure did. All right, and then we're gonna close that for now. I gotta fix that. Yeah, we got work to do. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like or subscribe. And of course, as always, I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.